The news that I've been waiting for all month is finally here. The Heisman Trophy finalists have been announced, and as expected, Travis Hunter and Ashton Jeanty will be going to New York. They'll be joined by Cam Ward and Dylan Gabriel. And look, I know what I'm about to say is going to sound a little harsh. I'm going to sound like a hater, but I promise you I'm not hating. Cam Ward and Dylan Gabriel know deep down inside that they don't really have any chance of winning the Heisman Trophy, right? I'm sure they know if they're there for the pageantry and everything that the Heisman Trophy presents. And look, if I'm them, I'm cool with it. I'm going to take a trip to New York. They realize this is just an odd year, right? Any other year, Dylan Gabriel would probably be the leading candidate because his team is #1 in the country, but he's just caught up in the shuffle, right? Had a damn good year. Doesn't take away from what he did. Same with Cam Ward. Doesn't take away from what he did. But when you're going against Travis Hunter and Ashton Jeanty, you're bound to deal with something like this, right? Speaking of those two, Travis Hunter, like, what more can I say? The dude's phenomenal. Like, we know what he was. He was that guy in high school, flipped on Florida State to go follow Coach Prime to Jackson State, followed him to Colorado. It's paid off. 4 interceptions, right? 4 interceptions, 92 receptions, 1,152 yards on the receiving end, 14 touchdowns, was the second nationally. Dude's up for almost every major award with the exception of the Dope Award, but that's a story for another day because they completely dropped the ball on that. Like, name a guy that can lock down one side of the field and then go on offense and kind of embarrass your DB. Like, just incredible, right? So you look at Ashton Jeanty, 2,497 yards, 30 touchdowns. He's close to breaking Barry Sanders' all-time record. And if he has a great game in the college football playoff, he's probably going to do it. Especially if they make a deep run, he's going to probably shatter the record, right? But if I had a vote, I'm going with Travis Hunter. No disrespect to Ashton Jeanty. I just don't think he plays stiff enough competition. Like the Mountain West competition, I just don't see it as being a standard, right? If he's playing against SEC competition week in and week out, by all means, 2,400 yards against the SEC defenses, he would be the winner, right? All due respect, I think he's amazing. I think he's going to be an amazing pro. But when people kind of put his numbers up against Derrick Henry and Mark Ingram's and even Reggie Bush's, like that SEC, the defense they played against, totally different. You look at Reggie Bush, he split carries with Lendell White. So you have to realize if a dude rushed for almost 1,800 yards and is, splitting carries, imagine what he have done by himself. He probably would have rushed for 2,400 yards as well. I know I sound harsh, just being honest, right? And if I had a vote, which I don't, I'm going to go with Travis Hunter. Again, I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout win, but I think he's going to win the Heisman Trophy. It is what it is. I mean, that's just how I see it. Let me know who you got.